Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be comparing Topstep, Apex, and my funded futures, and ultimately answering which futures prop firm is the best. I'm going to show their pros and cons, as well as give a little bit of my thoughts. So to get started, I'm just going to give a warning. Essentially, be skeptical of what people are saying, be careful. Don't believe everything people say because they might be incentivized by affiliate marketing links to promote something that's not great. Look at the rules carefully just so you don't get a payout denied for no reason. And Google the prop firm name followed by payout denied to make sure the prop firm is great. They're not denying too many payouts, and you're not essentially just giving your money away for no reason. So Topstep, they allow news trading, which is it's great for some people. I don't like trading news. I think it's kind of a gambling thing. But if you have a strategy with it, Topstep allows that. My funded futures and Apex don't allow it on your fund account, but do on the eval. This kind of makes no sense because it encourages people to gamble on the eval. But for people who do have an actual strategy, they could use it on the eval, but not on the funded account, which is just purposeless. For Topstep, you have a daily loss limit of 2% of your account size. For some, this is great because it kind of just stops them from blowing their account in one day. Some people would like the extra flexibility though. My funded futures and Apex are the same in the sense that they have no daily loss limit. So you can be super flexible, but your daily loss limit is essentially blowing your account. Topstep, you need 2 days to pass the eval, whereas Apex and My Funded Futures are both passing in 1 day. This is great for some people that are in a rush, they want to pass quickly, but for the most part, it almost seems like these rules are to encourage gambling, which is never good. Topstep, you have an end of day drawdown that never goes higher than your starting balance. This is good because, you don't want your drawdown to go higher than your starting balance since it means you can fail or blow your account while still being profitable, which doesn't make too much sense. My Fund of Futures has a similar policy with the end of day drawdown, but the drawdown goes a little bit higher than Topstep's. Topstep stops when you're even, whereas My Funded Futures goes $100 higher. So you can technically lose your account while still being profitable in My Funded Futures, but it's a reasonable buffer, so I wouldn't kind of not use them just over that. Apex has a trailing drawdown. This is going to kill most people. It means anybody who has runners, round trips, trades. Guys, you can have a super profitable trade that becomes a flat trade, an even trade, which is not bad, and still blow your account. So most people will probably get killed by this rule, but if you're a scalper, it might not be the worst thing. With Topstep, you need 5 days of $200 profit on your funded account to get paid. They don't need to be consecutive. So with that being said, don't kind of drill that $200 profit thing into your mind too much because if you're shooting for 200 and the market's only willing to give you 150, you're probably just gonna end up going red, which is not good. And if the market's willing to give you 1,000 and you're just taking 200, that's just kind of a bad choice. And you kind of need those amazing days to pay for those really bad days. My Funded Futures doesn't have a minimum amount of trading days or profit days for a payout. However, this is a little bit of a misleading statement that they have because there's a 40% consistency rule. So if I made 10K in a day, well, how would I withdraw it with their so-called no minimum trading days? It just doesn't make sense because I wouldn't meet their consistency rule. So really, you should look at it as 3 minimum trading days when you're first starting. And then after you've withdrawn some, I guess their rule becomes true. So yeah, just meet a 40% consistency rule. Otherwise, you can't withdraw anything. For Apex, you need a minimum of 10 days traded. Now, these don't need to be green. They don't need to, they can be red. They can't just be flipping days where you're just entering a micro or whatever and then instantly exiting just to log a trading day. That's called gaming the system and they'll get you on that. Although this prop firm, essentially, they'll get you on anything. So just be careful. With Topstep, you keep 100% of your profit until 10K, after which you get 98%. My Fund of Futures is the exact same as Topstep, and Apex is a bit more generous in this regard, but that is if they even allow you to withdraw anything. With Topstep, you're going to have 5 Express Fund accounts and 1 live account. My Fund of Futures, you get 3 and 1 live account, and Apex, you can have 20 accounts. Now, that attracts a lot of people and a lot of influencers use that as headlines. They're doing 20 accounts, one contract each, 20 contracts. You can be on Topstep with your 5 accounts and be trading 25 contracts with their smallest account size. So don't really be with drawn to the numbers because it doesn't matter that much. And most people really don't need that scalability. And even if you do need that scalability, you might go with this firm and they might not even pay you even after success. So be careful. With Topstep, you can't use your full size instantly due to the scaling rule. I don't necessarily like this rule, but you know, it does help you not blow your account because if you're using your full size instantly and your drawdowns chasing you until you're kind of profitable, it's really easy to blow your account. My funded futures is the same as Topstep in this regard, and Apex has no scaling rule. For Topstep, you can request your payout anytime if you meet the requirements. My funded futures, it's kind of the same, but you can only do it every 2 weeks and you can't request anything less than 1,000. But there's no specific day or anything you can request. You can just do it whenever you want. Apex, on the other hand, as long as you meet the requirements, there's 2 specific payout periods each month where you can request. Other than that, you can't. With Topstep, you can only withdraw half of your earnings until you have 30 winning days. These do not need to be consecutive. After you have your 30 winning days, your full balance is accessible. With my funded futures, I just want to add a note that you need to make at least one trade a week or your payout can be denied. So if you're going on a vacation, that's probably not a great rule. They say if you're going on a vacation, you can kind of message them and just kind of work that out, but it's a lot of hassle. So this is one of their more hidden rules. So I think it's very important to just know that you need to be making at least one trade a week. And that sucks if there's no good trade setups for your strategy. And then you also can't be gaming the system with a quick entry and exit. That just um that just gonna log a day, but they're not gonna consider that and they'll probably deny your payout. With Apex, they got some weird payout rules where you can only pay out $500 minimum and $1,500 maximum per account for the first 3 months after you can do anything. They also got some other weird rules where you can't dollar cost average lower more than once. Um, they're essentially trying to prevent people from kind of just dollar cost averaging to win most of their trades, which is essentially just gambling. And, sooner or later that strategy will fail. And then if you're having a risk reward where your risk is 4 times more than your reward, it's a red flag on their system and they're likely to deny your payout. So essentially, my final thoughts is that, I want to start by saying first I use Topstep, and I think Topstep's the most reputable. Topstep started the prop firm industry, so they've been around for the longest. They have no marketing budget, so they're pretty financially healthy. Topstep has an affiliate marketing program, but it's pretty trash, so you're not going to see much promotion from other influencers. Um, Apex and My Funded Futures have pretty good affiliate marketing program, so you got to be kind of cautious with that just because you don't really know how healthy that firm is. Those firms are, and you also need to be really careful because some of these guys, they're going to be promoting these firms even though there's a lot of problems going, on with them. So be super, super careful with any firm that has a lot of affiliate links promoting them. And then one bonus about Topstep is they have a Topstep X platform, which you can use on your browser, whether it's your computer or your phone, which, essentially it's pretty unique and you can't really do with other ones. It's also good. It has its built-in trade copier, whereas Apex, they have their trade copier too, but a lot of people will have problems with that and it might result in financial loss. So all in all, it's pretty clear that I think Topstep is the best firm just because it's simple, it's reliable, it's just a great firm. Whereas the other firms, they're more complex. You might be losing your payouts. You're not sure if they're financially healthy. They probably aren't because they're not paying a lot of people. And you're gonna see them constantly being promoted by YouTubers because those YouTubers they don't care about you guys at all. They just essentially want to make money off your affiliate marketing links. They want you to blow your accounts so you can keep buying more. And it's pretty horrible. They're gonna deny the problems. They're gonna say there's nothing wrong. They're getting paid out. They might be getting paid out because they're influencers, but For you guys, it's not great. So do your due diligence and just choose a good platform where you're not essentially being scammed, and avoid these YouTubers that are promoting these prop firms that aren't really paying out, because those guys are just scumbags essentially, and they shouldn't be doing that. And for the most part, those YouTubers are probably not that profitable, not profitable at all, or they're just kind of faking profits. They're just making money off affiliate marketing. There's a lot of them, so guys, just be careful.